Hey everyone, this is Kipp from Essential Living Foods. We want you to know exactly where all your food comes from and where our food comes from, and we're dedicated to being the most transparent company in the superfood industry. And part of the reason we're here today is we're on a global search, and we found the world's first certified organic raw cacao powder and butter.
This is Ben Ripple from Big Tree Farms, and I'm with a very, very lucky young man. Kipp has won the golden ticket, and he's here with Big Tree Farms for the unveiling of our raw cacao butter. This is the very first transparent documentation of ultra raw, cold processed cocoa butter, cocoa powder production ever. And this is not being done anywhere else in the world as far as I know. And so we've had to try to cover up our machine a little bit so that we can keep this process secure. So I apologize for only the partial transparency, but we're going to get to the most important aspect, which is the temperatures.
We've brought a laser thermometer. Anywhere we point this laser, we get an exact temperature reading, and we will be showing you this as the machine is in operation to show you that the product is absolutely raw and under 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Essentially ground nibs, which are going to be loaded into this machine and then pressed into the powder and butter.
96.5 degrees Fahrenheit.
And keep in mind we're in Bali, it's warm here.
Cardi, are we ready? To this siap? Siap. Okay.
So we're shooting it with the laser thermometer. (112), 113, 108, 105.
I think I'm right on the drip.
So this just took 15 minutes to press. We've got butter right here, cacao butter. And here we're shooting in the middle of this.
111.
I'm going to shoot again. Three's a charm. So that's our pure, raw, and actually source verified raw cacao butter, the only available on planet Earth as we speak.
We've just opened up the press, and here we have, this here is our, what we call our cocoa cake. This is the pressed paste. Now what we're going to do, this cake here, which is reading at 96 degrees Fahrenheit, we're going to take this in the other room and we're going to pulverize this and create a truly raw, cold processed cocoa powder. The butter itself is still filled with cocoa. Our presses here do not go through any sort of high temperature filter presses, but it won't be anything quite like what most people think of when they think of cocoa butter that they put on their skin, or cocoa butter from industry, which is essentially bleached. It goes through filter processes at high heat temperatures, and there's almost no sediment remaining. So when you're enjoying Big Tree Farms cold processed cocoa butter, you may find almost like ribbons of some cocoa left in the butter, and that's totally natural. That's not a sign of poor processing. That's actually a sign of truly raw processing. Okay? We're going to take the raw cocoa butter and we're going to put it in with some of our cocoa butter from the last process we just made.
Oh my God, that's so good.
So here, if you can see, this is what truly raw cocoa butter looks like, straight out of the press. Nice and chocolatey and delicious. And we're going to put this into our holding tank. It's just going to keep our cocoa butter warm so it doesn't solidify, and it's going to allow the particles, hopefully, most of the particles to separate out. But after pressing totally raw cocoa butter, we have this little puck of cocoa cake. Puck of love. And if we break it in half, basically this is all of our paste, just highly compressed. In order to break this down into a fine cocoa powder, we're first going to have to crush it.
$98.5.
Okay, so let's start the machine. Yep. The cake gets put in the top of the machine, and out comes the coarse powder. We have this little sieving machine over here. Quite simple. And all this is going to do is just shake the rough cocoa powder. We have a very, very fine mesh. Finished truly raw cacao powder.
Holy cacao. Wow.
Truly raw cacao powder. It's going to be a different experience for many of you who've spent the past few years ingesting maybe less than raw cacao powder. It doesn't have the same flavor, but it has an amazing effect on the human body and the human mind and the human psyche and soul. And we're just so excited that we're finally, after 4 years, able to bring this out to the world. And not only bring it out, but show it transparently, show our processes. The only, I think, cocoa processing facility in the world bringing truly raw cacao powder to consumers all over the world that's actually willing to open the doors and show it transparently.
Ben and I believe that once this is tested for polyphenols and ORAC value, which is the antioxidant value, this is probably going to be off the charts because this product has been treated with such care and love and attention being paid to temperatures not exceeding, well, so far what we've seen, temperatures haven't exceeded 115 degrees. To be continued. We'll wait till we actually have those tests to share with you and disclose through our respective websites. We're really excited about the nutritional potency and the efficacy of this product. And when you taste it, you will taste it's different. It doesn't taste roasted. It's a little less chocolatey, a little green. But man, do I feel good right now from eating this chocolate all day. So thank you to all our customers at Essential Living Foods for supporting this project and creating this with us. Farmers have been impacted, the earth has been impacted, employment has been created here in Bali, and an incredibly nutritious product is now coming to you because of your demands for the highest quality, highest integrity, giving back, ecologically sound nutritional products on the planet. Thank you so much.